And I've got several initiatives that I want to institute that come out of this week. So I found it very productive.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty simple. The big takeaway is the whole cross-pollination of ideas thing that somebody in our group, like Dustin with healthcare, gets great ideas at a car company. And I love to see totally different types of businesses who get light bulbs going over their head from each other. And so just that the whole community of ideas has been fascinating to me.
So, I think it's been an outstanding trip. There's been a lot of things that I've picked up on. I think generally looking at different companies, small, big, like Joe just mentioned. I think data is underpinning that, but how that data gets applied and where we're going to be going, the vision of society as a whole. I've got loads of action points. I think I'm going to follow up on a couple of the companies, even today, Get. Tech City. So yeah, there's some massive things for me, and I definitely want to be coming back again.
So I think it's been a great week. Having never been to Barcelona, it's really nice to see the city, to see the people. People are friendly. As far as the different companies that we visited, I saw some similarities to what we see in the United States with for example, the hospital that's entirely focused on curing rather than preventing. We have that dynamic. I was very pleased to see some of the retail applications with the technology with a couple of the places that we went. And just all in all, for me, it's been about discovery. So it's certainly checked that box, but I'll be going back with, I think, a better understanding of what Barcelona is all about and its culture, and frankly, some of the logistical issues that we might have confronted. The benefit of that was really an opportunity to walk around and see the city, and it's a very walkable city, so it's really been an enjoyable week for me.
I thought two things worked really well for the week. The first was we all come from different backgrounds, and one of the themes that I'm taking away from the week is that the customer experience is so important, and I feel like I got to be very intimate with a bunch of different customers today, this week within our group, different backgrounds, different expertise, and see how they think about innovation, and they think about their own businesses. And so then applying that to the week has been, I can see each of these companies and go through their own process to how am I going to take this to the next level. The second thing was just seeing small to medium to large, and then to really what I call crushing it with quantum computing. And to look at everybody that we talk to could completely change their model with quantum computing, or something like biomedical research, things like that really are key players across so many spaces that everybody could play in. And so that was aha moments for me, and big moments of just living and being a human and seeing what amazing people can do and how they can affect so many markets.
So experiencing New York and Barcelona together, and the great diversity of companies that we have been able to visit, and seeing the patterns, those that are really innovative tend to be doing some similar things. And then companies that aren't so innovative have been really helpful too, because you look at them, they put up a slide of their organizational chart, and you realize this is probably not going to be a company that's on the cutting edge of innovation, but you learn from that as well, and what companies need to do to really become innovative. So it's really opened my eyes to get outside of Nashville, to see more on a global basis what's happening, but it's also confirmed a lot of things that we're trying to do in Nashville in the innovation space. It's similar to what's happening around the world.
So, this was an amazing opportunity to visit the best companies in Barcelona in lots of different sectors, meeting with senior management, seeing how the physical and mental environments that they've created have impacted their innovation strategy. It's also been amazing to observe all these interesting, different, varied companies with people from Nashville and London and different sectors, food service and healthcare and consulting, and to observe together and share the learning has been really amazing.
So participating in this program has been very intense but incredibly inspiring to meet people with, actual people, actual CEOs or actual designers who are doing this job on a daily basis, and from different industries, from different sizes of like groups or little startups, and also the team that had different backgrounds, different experiences, and bringing everyone together and experimenting all those things was very inspiring, and I think there's a lot to take from that.
Mine's short and simple. To borrow from Ken about passion, we saw companies that innovated by inspiration and passion. We saw other companies that innovated by brute force, and companies in between. And I think what's really important for any organization is to find the right way to innovate within your organization. There's not one right way, but there is one way we need to go. We need to all innovate.
It's a healthy evolution that our world and our cities are going through, and collaboration was a huge key. So I'm very interested to continue studying and experimenting in this idea of collaboration in the ecosystem.
Just for the sound. Sorry.
Pigeons, that's dinner.
I need to profess that I was only the co-pilot when it came to navigation, so please don't blame me for getting lost.